まさかゾンビマンの正体が進化の家の被験体だったとは。サンプル66号といえば私も思い出。
Is this who I think it is? I knew it. I was like, I recognize that ways.
素材だったが、研究所を発揮だったとは。サンプル66号といえば私も思い出深いな。不死身シリーズで唯一成功した優秀な素材だったが、研究所を破壊して姿を消した。
I wonder why.
10年以上前か。それが今やヒーロー。お前は自分を変えることができたんだな。
Good for him.
私を殺すか。
Oh my god!
進化の家はなぜ消えた？貴様さえ生きていれば何度でも再建できるはずだ。
Yeah, well, he's had a change of heart. Let's just say that.
研究は負けたんだ。人工的な進化よりもっとすごい力を目の当たりにした。彼はリミッターが外れていた。リミッター？どんなに努力を重ねても生物の成長には制限が設けられている。強力すぎる力は持ち主に負担がかかり不具合を生じ、あるいは
Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, but you cannot be yapping in the background while there's a fight scene going on. Like, what do you want me to read the fucking subtitles or look at the screen, bro? I'm about to just enjoy the fight. I'll read the subtitles afterwards. I'll go back. Hold on, wait, this kind of looks nice. Okay, I mean, we're reusing some of the shot. That's fair though. I'll give them that. Okay, maybe they're gonna pop off in a second, you know. Ooh. Ooh, he's dodging though. Now he'd be okay. Damn. Oh my god. No shot. Oh, he's actually powered up from it. I'm gonna be honest, nobody, and I mean absolutely fucking nobody, listen to a damn word that you said. I'm gonna be honest, listen, this is not One Punch Man's fault. I hate this about JJK. I hate this about every fucking show. Why the fuck do you, as a narrator or a character or a studio, who in their fucking right mind goes like, you know what? You know the time when they're fighting? I feel like that's the perfect time to put 80,000 words underneath the screen and make sure they cannot see the fight at all. Why? Why? We have the whole rest of the episode. We have whole Yap Session episodes. And I never complain about those because guess what? I love those episodes. But you know what I do hate? Is when I do finally get to action and I still have to read the subtitles. Why the fuck are we doing that? I don't mind reading the subtitles once in a while, right? But like, why the fuck? Now I gotta go back 5 seconds. Oh.
だから個々の生物は生存目的や理性を失わない範囲内でしか
Oh, and Saitama's out of that, okay?
設計されている。
See, I would have seen this. I would not have seen those little cool other shots, bro. I do love the way like the aura or whatever that you want to call it kind of like went with the sword. Hey, I feel like this is the shot that we saw in the trailer as well because I feel like this looks familiar. Ooh, I don't know why that kick looks sick. Okay. Damn.
そのリミッターを外した強さってのは何の代償もなしに手に入れられるのか。
I mean, he paid the biggest price and lost everything he had. Exactly, he's bald now. That is true. The loneliness is crazy. Yeah. That's what I always said, bro. I feel like, you know, as much as like people always say like, oh, I would want to be an OP main character, I would want this, I would want that and shit. But I feel like it's just gotta get lonely. Like eventually you're just bored of it. Yeah, it might be cool for the first like day or two or maybe even a month if you're really positive, right? But after a while, you're just like everything just dies in a punch.
圧倒的な疎外感、研究史上最強の選手を一撃で葬った後に見せた彼の表情がそれを物語っていた。くだらん。おかしな研究の日々で不具合が起きたのは貴様の頭の方だったようだな。能力制限なんて度外視した化け物は俺も何人か知ってるぜ。
Really? Also, the way they were talking about that whole thing while Garo was fighting, it made it almost seem like Garo might be maybe also potentially doing the same or some shit. Because like that was very convenient how we're having that whole dialogue while Garo's struggling. So maybe like, you know, he might actually push through it as well.
想像とは全く別次元のものだ。人間が怪人化した場合、悪癖の変調、コンプレックスなどによる変身願望や欲求不満などのフラストレーションの爆発など、きっかけは様々だが、彼らはいずれも細胞に異常をきたし、突然変異を起こした者たちだ。
Okay.
または私の研究のように科学の力で作られた者たちもそうだな。
Ooh.
人間以外の生物が環境汚染などを引き金に怪生物になるケースも多く見受けられる。
Okay, we're getting a lot of information. Hold on.
リミッターが破壊されたわけではない。以
Oh.
前 J 氏に襲来した新海賊や A 氏に現れた宇宙人なども講義では怪人と称されるが、あれは最初からああいう生物であって、
That is true, yeah.
人間の天敵というものだ。
Mm-hmm.
それらと対峙して戦うことができる大きな力を持ったヒーローというのは元来そこまで強くなれる資質を持って生まれ、努力や才能でその力を育んだ者たちだ。
Yeah.
もしくは体のサイボーグ化やお前のように人体実験で特殊な能力を身につけた者。中には私のように生まれつきの超天才や。
Of course, he's gonna glaze himself. Of
だが
course.
彼は違った。
Oh.
平凡な出生、平凡な生活。
Yeah.
何の素質も持た
He had no talent, so he actually broke through the limiter. Okay.
ないの扉をこじ開け、リミッターを破壊した。
Mm.
リミッターが外れて自己進化したものの常識破りの強さといったらもう、今思い出しただけでも笑えてくる。自分の野望が滑稽すぎたことをな。いつかお前も会う機会が来るかもしれんな。彼も
Has he actually seen him? I don't think so, right?
他に聞きたいことはあるか？じゃあなんでタコ焼きなんだ？人体再生の研究をしていたらタコの足を無限に作り出すことに成功してな。
Oh. Ooh.
いける。こいつらジジイと比べたら大したことねえ。
Okay.
まさか人間が
We also forget that he's still kind of fucked up.
君結構強いんだね。
I love that glowing eye, by the way, underneath.
でやろうと思ったんだけど、もういいや、やっちゃおう。本番はここからだ。て
Okay.
めえらの動きは見切った。
You're telling me, bro, just did that by spinning his tooth. Now that's crazy. That could have been a bullet. No. 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 What the fuck are you? He looks like the guy from My Hero Academia. No.
お前ここで何してんだ？いや、そいつには個人的な恨みがあってね。あいつは
Motherfucker.
そのクソガキは何の関係？
That's low. That's oh my fuck. Damn. Oh, damn. Holy shit.
一応殺すなって指示だっただろう。止める。
Bro, he was going at it.
そんなこと言われたってもう死んでるよ。
No shot. What the fuck?
仲良く帰ろっか。
No, 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 no. You see the cuts too, like they seem deep as well. There is no way that was it.
ゲームプレイを見たいなんて何がしたいんだろう。
Maybe he just wants to get close to Saitama.
満足したかな。もう終わったのか。全く何も理解できなかった。
Eh.
埼玉先生とキングが普段やっている仮想バトルに
Oh,
俺が
man.
参戦するのはまだ早いということか。レベルをもっと上げなければ課題がやばそうだな。 結構遅い時間になっちゃったな。
そう闇雲に探しても画廊は見つからんじゃろう。奴は怪人どもとアジトにいるだろうしな。
No, not really.
そうだった。怪人協会の拠点を発見し殲滅するまで帰ってこないかもしれない。
埼玉氏強いけどあんな性格してるから少し心配だな。万が一怪人の罠にでも。
He's back, bro. Look. And he did nothing wrong throughout the day. Of course, he successfully got away without paying the bill.
いやー、参
お
った参った。大変な目にあったぜ。
Nah, that was definitely from that. No, it was definitely from shopping.
まだ帰ってなかったのか。窮屈だな。
先生、その帰り地はまさかヒーロー狩りの。
いや、帰り道に怪人が出たから。
怪人協会絡みか。
いや、大体いつも怪人いるんだよ、ここら辺って。なんでか知らんけど。まあ、それは全然問題じゃないんだけど。
では、先生の身に起きた大変な。
何意気込んでた。
誰に何をされたんじゃ。
Here we go.
それがな。どこかで財布落としちゃって。
Oh wait, that's what it
入ってた
was.
んだけど。
Damn.
なんじゃそんなことか。
What he did.
そういえばあの時。
なんじゃどうした。
Oh,
あの
there we go. I thought that's what he was gonna be panicking about.
あいつのことを追いかけた時にせっかく買った白菜ファミレスに忘れてきた。
Okay.
回収してきます。
その体では無理。そんな白菜ぐらいで。
楽しそうね。
You should bring
戻っ
it.
てきたか地獄の吹雪。まだ何かあるのか。
What? Hey, what are you talking about, bro?
これは白菜。
Oh, she did bring it.
これ忘れ物よ。
おお、助かった。今日は鍋にしたい気分だったんだよ。鍋に白菜は欠かせないからな。
他に私に言うべきことがあるんじゃないの？
白菜ありがとう。
Yeah, thank you for the
違
bill.
うでしょ。お店の会計を私に押し付けてね
Well, I mean, you did eat a fried.
とちゃんと詫びなさいよ。
ああ、忘れてた。ごめん。
しかもまた話の途中で言っちゃうし。
何か話してたっけ。
やっぱり聞いてなかった。とにかく今回の件は一つ貸しだから覚えときなさいよ。
実力的にかなわないと知ったはずなのになぜまだ付きまとう。
Oh.
志願者なのか。
Is that competition? Does that sound like a challenge?
騙すのは厄介だ。それだけは絶対に阻止しなければ。
If you're enjoying the reaction, again, check out the Patreon, link down in the description, where you can watch all of these videos fully uncut and early.
高速接近反応。
Oh?
この
Wait, now what the fuck is coming? Hold on.
バングとその兄は負傷。吹雪では相手がレベル鬼以上だった場合、やられる可能性が高い。先生は財布を失った精神的ダメージが深刻だ。現状まともに戦えるのはキング。敵が接近している。
Yeah, okay.
ここで戦うわけにはいかない。
I mean, of course, Kay's got this under bag.
安心しろ。敵は一体だ。
Yeah, that's the problem. There's an enemy.
怪人が来たようなので、キングに任せました。
うーわ。
玄関の前にいた
Oh.
お客さんです。
キング、招き入れてどうする。
待て待て。ま
Who
た
the
ひど
fuck?
く壊れたな。
That voice actor sounds real familiar.
招き入れてどうする。
待て待て。またひどく壊れたな。それ以上無理に動いてはいかん。わしじゃよ、ゼノス。
Hey? Are you the doctor?
知り合い助かった。
なぜここに。
ちょっと気になっての。直したばかりなのに。
He reminds is that Killua's grandpa's voice actor as well? He reminds me of another old man in another show. I just don't know who. I mean the voice, not the design. The design I would know.
ゼノス。
生の博士。
知り合い助かった。
なぜここに。
ちょっと気になっての。
Oh.
たばかりなのに再び救難信号が届いてたもんじゃから、たまにはわしが状況を確かめようと思っての。
心配をおかけしてすみません。もう負けないと言った矢先に。
You did win though. I
性
mean,
能も火力もかなり向上させたはずなんじゃが、まあ気にせんでいい。大事なことは勝つことより。
aww. Aww.
お主をそこまで破壊した敵は。
Yeah.
埼玉先生が。
そうか、お主が。
I love how he's
ゼノ
glowing.
スの師匠、埼玉くんか。一度会ってみたか。
土足やめてくんない。
こりゃ失礼。
I hate mushrooms.
わしはクセイの。もともとはしがない機械工学者で、わけあって今はゼヌスの正義活動をサポ
俺は
ートする
埼玉
ものじゃ。
よろしく。
そうか。ゼヌスにこんな立派な師匠ができたとは感慨深いの。 わしとゼノスが出会った頃は
迎えに来てもらえてよかったな、ジェノス。
誰もいなかった
じゃあ部屋も狭いんだ。ここ
Get him out of here.
またなくせーの。
要点だけ20文字以内でお願いします。
I see where Genos gets the yapping sessions from.
だと思って手土産があるんじゃ。
You could stay. If you got a gift, especially food related gift, you could stay.
栄養の強化パーツか何かですか？
いや俺生身なんだけど。
究極のプレミアム
Of course you could stay.
と。
Of course.
これは普段ゼノスが世話になってるお礼として受け取ってくれんか。おお、高級肉じゃ。わしも肉は久しく食ってねえな。
I love how we got vultures.
いや、くせーの博士。どうやらジェノスを見守る者同士多くありそうだ。
I
また
knew
ぜ
it.
ひいつでもうちに遊びに来てください。
ちょろい簡単すぎる。勧誘するのを難しく考えてた自分が恥ずかしくなってくるわ。
じゃあこの肉も鍋に入れよ
では野菜を切ってきます。
そんなにいいお肉鍋なんかに入れちゃうの？も
Of
ったいない
course.
わよ、そんな食べ方。
Oh, you got a better
この
idea?
部屋赤ワインとか置いてないわけ？
No.
う。ねえよそんな
Why
の。
don't you go get it?
あ、まさかお前ら食っていく気じゃないだろうな。関係ない奴らはここで解散だっつうの。ほらキングもじいさんたちも帰った帰った。
ガロー君と話してきたよ。審査結果はポツでした。
I'm gonna be honest, I'm still a little disappointed that that's all we got out of the fight because that fight seemed like it was hyped up for like half an episode last episode, you know, like, and we just got a quick little 30-second fight. It wasn't bad. They did a pretty good job, right? And I wouldn't say like amazing, like fucking movie quality, right? But it was pretty good. But I just hate the fact that it was short. Like, I thought we were gonna get like a legitimate, like a whole episode of fight. I'm a little disappointed. They brought the kid too. No. Wait, that just means that Garo's coming back.
ひどいよね、虫神ちゃん。つまらない嘘しかつけないのか？
Oh.
実際どんな様子だった？
Oh.
怪人を名乗っているだけの中途半端な野郎だった。状況次第でいつ裏切るかわからんやつといったところだな。でなんだ、俺たちの判断で処分したところで何か文句あるか？
文句はないよ。よく言ってきてくれた。結構傷つけられてるようだけど、彼強かった？
Oh.
しまった体に想像以上のパワーで面食らったな。わざわざ二人で行かせた意味が分かったよ。本当に死んじゃったの？確認してないけど多分死んでる。
He's not dead. He's coming back. And I feel like he's gonna surpass the limiter or break the limiter as well, it seems like.
おじさん。
God damn.
で、
You know it's bad when the anime doesn't even show you like the actual image. Actually, wait, I wonder if you could deadass go back and like do those little inverted filters and actually see
おじさん。
the picture.
で、その子供はどうしたの？見られたから連れてきちゃった。ふふじゃないよ。さっさと始末しなさい。
No.
怒るなよ。後でじっくり遊ぶために持ってきたんだから。
That's one hell of a fucked up shit that you got going on.
にここの誰かを切り裂いちゃうからさ。遊ぶ時間なんて残ってないぞ。ヒーロー協会の探査ロボットがアジト周辺まで来ていた。こ
Oh.
こを特定するまであと1日もかからないだろうね。いよいよお待ちかねの S 級ヒーローたちが送り込まれてくる。S 級ヒーローは手強いぞ。各自戦闘準備しておけ。楽勝って本当かよ。
Yee, what the fuck is that face? Nah, that dog has 2 legs.
ギョロ様が相性のいい相手を指定してくれるからな。
何が相性だ。たかが人間相手にビビってんのか。俺様のような強い怪人は真正面からのぶつかり合いでぶたをすんのみ。くだらねえ。
Okay, okay.
本当ならば俺もなれるはずだ。怪人王フェニックス男に。
いいかよお前たち。目標はお前たちで一人一冊だ。血抜きでやるんだよ。それが私の手柄になるんだからね。
Sure, no problem. You could have all my credit. Ooh, I like him.
物の怪人が本物に立てつくな。身の程をわきまえる。
しかも強制鬼に金棒。
He also looks. We got some interesting looking characters.
ただ怪人化したんすね。
Eh,
にゃん様よ。プリプリプリズナーの野郎が来た時は俺たちにやらせてくれ。
お
おいいな。今の俺たちならやり返せる。あいつはこの手で殺さなきゃ気が済まねえ。
いいだろう。好きに暴れてみろ。ヒーロ
those guys are all wearing prison outfits, by the way.
ー校のフラッシ
We know who Puri Puri's fighting for a
ュ。
fact.
向こうには超能力者やロボなんかもいるが。ロボットなど論外だろう。機械仕掛けが。俺たち忍者の速さに対応できるわけがない。
Okay, you say that. Ooh. I'm just sitting here wondering if these guys are actually gonna make a difference or if they're just gonna get bodied in one shot anyway after watching all this and doing all this shit. Ooh. Are they making a vortex? Ooh. I do like that little leopard type of print. Okay. Okay. I would have been impressed if I didn't watch any other show before that you could run on water. Yeah, I have a feeling after all that shit that you just wasted my time. And the fact that you're talking so much shit, you seem like the perfect candidate to get one-shotted. Yeah, Garo's definitely coming back. Oh. Oh.
それ何どこから盗んできたのかな
これは個人的な趣味から回収させていただきました分解して細かく調べたいと思いまして
Oh.
それ何どこ
That was the other. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. That was one of the heroes things.
分解して細かく調べたいと思いまして
メタルナイトがバラバラにされちゃってる。
貴重なサンプルですので
Oh shit.
失礼します
わがんまくんお友達を連れてきたよ
誰？僕は誰を？君も怪人に捕まったの？わがんまくん。
ねえ、外はもう夜？
He seems to be kind of chilling though, because it's been a couple of days since he got captured, right?
飴玉ならあるよ。1個しかないけど、これでよければ。
他には？
ごめん、もう何も。
使えねえやつ。
Wow.
さ、僕たちどうなるのかな。
怪人たちも頭悪いよね。
Hmm.
よりによって僕をさらうなんてさ。僕のパパはヒーロー協会の偉い人なんだよ。
そうなの？
I mean, that's the whole point. Why they captured you.
すぐに僕を助けに来るよ。そうだ。お前もついでに助けてあげよっか。僕からヒーローに頼んでやるよ。
Oh, this seems like a perfect chance for Garo to show up instead of the heroes.
かな。もうあるか。助かりたいんだろ。
Wow.
家に帰りたいよ。
Oh,
話しているのかな
you creepy motherfucker. Why are you shaped like a dick?
入れないよ君たちは
I'm sorry, like you cannot tell me he's not.
帰りたいよ。
Look at him. No, look at the, that's a fucking, nah. No.
みんな死ぬよヒーローもパパも
Sure.
お前を助けに来たぞ
Yeah, cause I'm a believe in your words.
スキューヒーローも来ちゃうんだぞ。そうだ。金属バットだったら一人で勝て
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
ああはいはい金属バットで怖い
さ、わがんまくん。僕、ニュースで見ちゃったんだ。来光源氏もヘビーコングも金属バットも、あとメタルナイトもさっき。
なんだよ。ヒーロー協会には竜巻やブラストとか、あ、そうだ、キングだっているんだぞ。そうだ、名前を聞くだけで怖いだろ。
おいガキ怪人協会が何のために作られたか分かってるか邪魔なそいつらを残らずぶっ殺すために集まったんだよこっちだって S 級ヒーローがとんでもなく強いのは最初から
Yeah.
分かった上で言ってるんだよヒーローどもが全員死ぬってなこっちには S 級以上のヤバすぎる奴らが揃ってる
Ooh.
特に災害レベル竜の幹部
What the fuck are you supposed to be? Oh? Nah.
ような強さを誇るまるで
Oh.
作った芸術品だな
Okay.
が勝てる連
We got a condom man.
中も死ぬよ
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be the problem. Oh no, okay, he still is there. He's about to wake up. Yup, there we go. What did I say? And that's the episode? You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. I'm gonna be honest, listen. I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to sound like a negative person, right? Because I always say that if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, right? I'm always one of those people. And I get hate sometimes for it as well, right? But like for me, I usually don't say it unless I have my hopes really broken. This episode really was stupid. And well, aside from the information, it was a letdown, is what I'm trying to say. Because I was expecting a full-on fight. I was so hyped. I was like, yes, we're gonna see Garo pop off against these two and shit. we got a little glimpse of it and that's all we got. Maybe this is how it was supposed to go, but like the way they were hyping it up last episode, like I really felt like we were gonna get a sick ass fight, right? So I'm a little disappointed. Aside from that though, again, it seems like Garo's definitely gonna most likely break his limiter as well, because the convenient timing was kind of crazy. How like you were just talking about like, hey, Saitama broke through his limiter, da 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 and shit, he had no potential, he did this, da da da, all this stuff and shit. And then in the meanwhile, in the background, we just see Garo getting his ass kicked, right, and shit. So I feel like it's just gonna be one of those cases where he's probably gonna end up breaking his limiter as well and shit. And you know, the fact that the eyeball guy from the Monster Association is also really looking into Garo and shit, because he also sees potential in him as well. So that just makes it even more likely, right? But I'm kind of curious to see that as well. Aside from that, I feel like, you know, maybe in like an episode or two, I feel like is when this is gonna get really serious at the pace that we're going, and I'm looking forward to it. I will say the animation for a little bit of it, aside from the parts where they did use the same shot again and again, like 2 or 3 times, aside from that, it did look pretty good, right? I wouldn't say like crazy amazing or nothing, but it looked pretty good. And I've always said this, right? For me, I don't really care about animation as much. Of course, having a great animation for me is always a positive. I will never not welcome a great animation show, right? But for me, what matters is how much I personally like the show, right? So that's why I've always said, like, a lot of the shows, even though I've watched 7 Deadly Frames, right? That's what everybody talks shit about. I love season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins, and I love season 4 of 7 Deadly Sins. Because once after, for me, let's just put it this way, right? For me, if the animation is dog shit from episode 1 of a show, I will drop that show, because I haven't gotten introduced to that show, so my experience is already ruined by shitty animation. But if I get like 5, 10, 15, 20 episodes into a show and then the animation drops, I'm so far in that I'm already enjoying the show. So yes, I'm a little sad that we might not see the same level of animation, but it's not enough for me to complain and drop the show and talk shit about it, right? Because at that point, I'm genuinely invested into the story. The animation now went from the top priority to the second. So like, I feel like that's the case, right? It's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can probably agree with me, right? When you go into a show, the main thing that you're looking forward to is a good story and great animation, right? So I would say like, it's like right about here. This is the animation and this is the story, right? Of course, you want it to be pretty close, right? And if you can get both amazing, that's perfect. But that usually very rarely happens, right? Like that's usually like once in 100 anime type of scenario, right? But I feel like once you watch like a season of a really great animation and a good story, then what happens is that the animation, the priority switches. Now the priority is here for animation and I'm mainly here for the story, right? So of course, having that great animation is a plus, but if the animation drops, I'm still there because I'm still interested in that story. So I'm not gonna drop it just because the animation dropped. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's one of those scenarios for One Punch Man as well, that yes, I am a little sad that, you know, we're not gonna get the crazy season 1 level of animation, or maybe even season 2 level of animations as well, right? But I'm still interested in the story, so I'm still gonna keep watching. I'm not gonna, unless of course, if I have an actual critique, I will critique it, right? Like this episode, I will say that fucking dog shit pacing was fucking hot ass, right? Because why the fuck? And that's not even just this show, that's just every anime. I hate it when we have finally, like after 2 or 5 or something, whatever episodes it is, of yap session, like world building, character development, this and that, and like actually setting something up, and then we finally get to see like a short fight, and even then these motherfuckers want to yap in the background. Let me fucking enjoy the fight, let me watch it and just have my time, bro. Why do we can you just not shut up those subtitles for 5 extra seconds so we can actually pay attention to what's going on the screen, and then come back, you know, and then be like, hey, and then afterwards we can bring the subtitles back. Yes, sometimes it makes sense, right? And I feel like it's about how much you do it, right? Of course, if you do like one line or something, you know, in between the fight here and there and shit, that's cool. But if you're gonna constantly fucking talk and have 50 fucking thousand subtitles happening in the background of a fight, I feel like sometimes it just ruins the fight. And I feel like not every show is a Hunter show where you can have the narrator or somebody be talking in the background and still be elite, right? I feel like Hunter is probably one of the few shows that has like, I don't know why, but they just found the magic formula of talking in the background and still making it fun, right? But overall, again, aside from that, though, I feel like, it was a good show. And I feel like, I will say a little bit of it. I thought those subtitles were going to drag on. They did stop at one point. So that's why I'm not too mad either, right? But overall, again, I'd say it was a pretty decent show. And I will say, talking about that as well, maybe I'll make a separate video on it as well. But I feel like a lot of people I have seen are talking shit about One Punch Man and stuff. And I will say, listen, I saw in the comments last video, right? Because I saw Nicholas fighting in my comment section with demons, bro. That's I will be honest, listen, it's a little funny because I've always said I always liked Nicholas, right? I've always defended him since I think like way before he even like I think back when he was like first doing animes and stuff, because I always found the dude entertaining, and that's what I always said. For me, whenever you're doing reactions and stuff, the entertainment comes first. So I always liked the dude and stuff, and I still do. But it's just always funny, like, seeing Nicholas just fucking get mad or like rage baited or like just be fighting in the comment section and shit. Because I can't take it seriously, because I know this man is only farming fucking drama, bro. This man does not actually care. He's like he's that fucking rage demon, bro. But overall, again, I will say, like, on that note as well, I feel like a lot of people were saying that, hey, Neel, I appreciate that, you're one of the few people who's not always shitting on the show, and stuff. I will say, I think it's fair for people to shit on it as well, right? Up to a degree. I feel like if you have valid criticism, that's fair. I mean, if people say that the animation this season is just not there, that is true, right? But I've also, said that for me, it's not the priority. So of course, I'm not gonna talk shit on it. It's the same way I didn't talk shit on anything related to Blue Lock season 2, right? I had my hopes, and I got my hopes redeemed at the end, right? And that felt hyped, right? But at the same time, I also will not deny the fact that season 2, up until the last couple of episodes or last 2 or 3 episodes, had really bad animation. But like I said, at that point, I wasn't there for the animation. I was there to watch the show because I enjoyed the show, and that's all that mattered to me, right? So again, it's the same thing for here. I enjoy One Punch Man. I have great memories with it, and I want to keep it that way, right? So yeah, aside from that, just don't talk shit about other people as well in my comment section if you can. Again, if you have valid criticism about somebody, that's fair. But like, just shit talking somebody in just for no reason, I feel like it's kind of weak. Aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Patreon for early and uncut reactions, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, have a good day, take care, and stay safe.